Okay, so welcome to episode 6 of the Django crash course. So in this video, I'll show you how we can apply CSS to this to make this beautiful. So let's do that right away. So go down to your Django project. Okay. So come over here, we're going to create a folder called static. So this folder is going to hold all our static files. Our static files simply presents your CSS files, your JavaScript files, and also your images. So those are static files. So let's do something. Let's try something here. Okay, now so I'm going to create a new folder here called static. So I'm going to create, instead of this folder, I'm going to create another folder called CSS. So I'll add one more called JavaScript JS. So instead of my static files, I have two folders. Instead of my static folder, I have two folders. Sorry, I mean that is not a folder. This JS is not a folder. Let me just delete it and create another folder called JS. So now I have two folders. One is called CSS, the other one is called JS. So JS stands for JavaScript. I can also add an image folder in case of adding some images. Okay, so that's perfect. So what we've done is now I'm going to get my CSS files from here. I think I have it here. I'll just drag this into the folder. Let's just drag. Come over with me. Come here. Come over to CSS. Boom, it's inside there. Perfect. So now my CSS files. I need to also drag in my JavaScript file. Come over here, just drag to my JavaScript folder. Boom, it's inside there. Nice. I might also need to get this favicon. Okay, let's just pull this into the image folder. Let's see if it's inside there. Okay, perfect, it's there. So right now we have our folders, we have our files now inside here. Perfect. So go down to your base.html. So now if you scroll to the top, now you can see there are some CSS. This is a CSS link. You understand? This is a CSS link over here. So this is not the way we load styles in Django. So I'll show you how it's being done. So I'll just simply cover this with curly braces. And then since we are using a double quote outside, you are meant to use a single quote inside. So I'll cover this with a single quote. Right, so right now I'm going to put in parentheses. I'm going to put in the percent sign, so of it, and I'll put this in between the percent sign, and I'm going to put in the folder. The parent folder is called static. I'll put in that parent folder just outside, just here. You can see it there. So that's that. So the same thing you can see here. We have my favicon, which is inside here. But right now my favicon is inside of the image folder, so I'll change this to image. So now I'll do the same thing I did over here. I'll put in the curly braces, then put this inside of a single quote, then put in my parent folder, which is called static, and then put in the percent symbol on both sides. So I'll just copy these guys and put in between this percent symbol. So that's that. The same thing for my JavaScript file, which is at the bottom of the page. Do the same thing here. Curly braces. Put these guys inside of a single quote. Then put in the percent symbol. Paste that there and put in static here. So that's that. So once you've done this, let's come to the top here and say load static. That's important. Load static, because the folder is called static, you guys. Because load is static. Whenever you're using this curly braces, all these percent must load static on top of that. Whenever you're linking, whichever file you're linking up your CSS or your static files, must make sure you load static in on top. That's necessary. Come down here, refresh the page. Let's see. Oh, it's not applying. Oh, one more thing is left. I need to let Django know about this static file. I forgot. Go down to your settings.py file. Just at the bottom, let me show this is recording. At the bottom, maybe just under, I think just here, where we have static URL. Where are you? Okay, just here. Just come here and say static files underscore directory should be equal to, gonna be a list, and they're gonna say base there /static. Just do this for our templates. The browser refresh this page. Perfect. You can see how the page looks like now. If I go down to the, so I'm going to add the link to our home page, to this logo. So come over here. Where is this blog base.html? We have this start bootstrap over here. You can see it here. So I'm going to add this URL. Let me just open this. This index represents this empty part here. So I'm just going to pass that to our start bootstrap, so you can always come back to the home page wherever we are. So I just come here and say URL and then index. So now, instead of me to pass, we might have a very long URL here. So instead of me to pass that long URL, I can simply just use this guy instead of my template, just where I did here, and it's going to work. So let's see what it looks like. So the browser, refresh this page, enter. So click on start bootstrap. Now we are on the home page. If I click on this, we are back here, right? So right now we've been able to add our static files, but we are not done yet. So here now I think we need to do something different. Now our index page, index.html, I'm going to change from this. Let's comment that out for now. Go down to your, okay, you need to open that file again. So I need to open this index file again. Let's open with, I'm looking for, open with code here. So right now the goal is to make this look like what we have here, like this. That's the goal. So let's do that right now. So I think it's not difficult for us to do. Just come here, I'm going to create a new div. I'm going to say .row. Okay, now paste this inside of the row. Okay, right now I just need one of these. Okay, and I'll run my for loop. This for loop we have here, I'll simply just do the same thing here. Ctrl X, paste here, copy this, and paste at the bottom. Okay, so I think we've done that. Sorry, this should be outside. Am I right? Yeah. Ctrl X should be outside of the column row, the column class, this class, and it should be outside there. Okay, yeah, perfect. So right now I'm going to put in the actual blog title just under this post of just here, blog.title, and here I'll pass in blog.body. let's see how it looks like. I really hope it comes out well. So this is what we have here. There you. So now let's refresh the page, refresh this page. Okay, nice. You can see what we have here. Okay, it's quite looking good, looking quite good to an extent. So we are going to reduce this stuff. The text there is too much. Come over here and just say blog.body. We are going to truncate the text. I'm going to say truncate, truncate characters. I'll just say I need 50 characters, right? Truncate. I need 50 characters. Refresh the page because this text is here, they are just too much. So refresh this page. Oh, since I made mistake, am I correct? Let's say 50. This is supposed to work. I don't know why it's trying to act funny. Let's try again. Maybe let's say 50. The browser, refresh. Okay, perfect, it's working now. So let's make it 100, I guess. Let's make it 150. Refresh. I think it's better now. It's better. So right now the difference that we do not we do not have the images. That's why it's looking like this. What's this here? We do not have the blog images. That's why it's looking this way. What am I saying here? I'm seeing the facts index page URL. So let's move these guys from here. Okay. Okay, I think we have this now. Okay, now so let's work on this read more. So this read more is going to simply hold. Remember, it's called blog.get absolute get underscore absolute underscore URL. So that's that. Let's see what it looks like. Click on read more. Okay. Okay, it's working. Okay, perfect. We are not done yet. So this read more, this little page has its own template also. So let's just configure that. Let's configure that also. So right now I've copied the templates for our detail page. So I'm going to paste that in the detail page here. Let's see how it looks like. Hope it's up here, comes out good. So the browser now, let's look at what we have so far. Okay, click back home, click read more. Okay, perfect. So right here I'll simply just pass the title of our blog post. I think it's up here. Okay, just come here and say blog title. Blog.title. So we're going to pass in the body also. So this session part here, I'll simply keep one of the p tags. I'll keep one of the p tags and use just one. And just here I'll just simply just say blog.body. So let's refresh the page now. Okay, I think we are good now. It's looking quite good. So click here. We ask for beginners. Click here. Django for beginners. Click here. Okay, I think we are done with this particular. We are done with this episode. So in the next tutorial, I'll show you how to upload images in Django. So that'll be in the next video. So see you in the next video.